I wanted to come on here and talk about the 3 biggest money mistakes couples make and they don't realize that they're making it. Most couples, when you look at each of them together, they don't leverage each other's credit. Sometimes you may be in a relationship with somebody. One person has good credit, the other person has bad credit. What they do is that one spouse will hold on to their good credit and be like, you can't use my credit. One other spouse may have bad credit and be like, hey, I need help. Whenever that happens, you both end up in the same situation financially. You want to make sure that you guys are using each other's credit, whether one has a good one and one has a bad one, or maybe you both have good credit, to advance you and your family forward. The biggest money mistake you can make as a couple is keeping your bank accounts separate. I believe this is important for business accounts because you can only get so much business funding for certain banks based on if you own the business, but for personal accounts to be together. If both of you have money running through that same personal account, you can actually claim more income on your personal credit applications whenever you go and apply for credit with a bank. They'll ask you your social, your name, all those things so they can get your credit report. Then the second thing they want is your proof of income. If you and your wife have the same personal bank account, what happens is what she's able to do now is claim your income as her income because you both have the money flowing through the same personal account. You both can use that for each of your personal credit applications through different banks for credit cards, term loans, all those things. That's the second biggest money mistake that most couples make. Third and final that most couples make is not doing business together. Why is it a big mistake, baby?
Because you are a mastermind. Napoleon Hill talks about that all the time. And Paul always uses the analogy of a piece of coal. If you take that piece of coal away from other pieces of coal, it's going to get cold. You have to keep that coal hot and around other pieces of coal. So that's why I love staying in unity with my husband and working together, because we are stronger together.
Napoleon Hill, he talks about a mastermind. He says a mastermind is where 2 or more people gather together, and with those 2 more people, they can accomplish more in 1 year than one person can do in a lifetime. It's very true. We literally are here in Tampa, Florida right now. We got this nice Gulf view of the beach of Gulf of Mexico. This mastermind event didn't cost me anything, but the mentorship to be at this event is $155,000. In the room that we're in, there's multiple people that are doing $300,000 in a day, $1 million in a day, $7 million in a day. When you're a part of a mastermind and you do it as a couple, you now are able to feed off the same energy that your wife as well as you have together. So now you're not having to come home and explain everything, and you have all this high energy. You've been around great people, and now as you're trying to explain these things, your wife is not on board because she wasn't there.
And I know society paints the picture like women stay home and take care of the kids, and then your husband will take care of the finances, but it's so much more fun when you do it together. I know we went through a season where I was mama bear for a while. He took care of the business, and here I was stuck in the same attitude because I'd been changing diapers all day. Where now we've outsourced a lot of things and we can get on fire together to make bigger and better dreams come true for our household.
With Kayla and I, we're going to be hosting a webinar. We're going to be talking about how couples can make more money together than separately, all from working from home with a laptop and internet connection. This is something that you feel you would benefit from. Just DM the word family to my Instagram, and whenever we schedule the webinar date and have everything set up for that date, we'll make sure you're the first person on that list. And so we only want around 50 people in that webinar, and the reason being is, one, that's the most that the platform can hold, and generally if it's one person, it's a couple, it's 2 people. If you're the type of person that wants to know how to make more money with your spouse together than you do separately from home, from a laptop, DM me the word family, and we'll make sure you're the first people to get on the webinar and have access to it whenever we have everything set up for the date and time. Thank you for tuning in for the 3 biggest money mistakes that couples make and they don't realize they're doing, and see you next time.